So I put on a jacket because you might get a little cold, good, especially in the meditation. And I got some blankets and I got a meditation cushion here that I'm sitting on. And I also got a handkerchief because whenever we do pranayama, and the pranayama that I'll be instructing today, you might feel the need that you need to blow your nose and kind of like clean the filters out just for the pranayama practice. All right, so it is early morning and we are in what is called kapha time. So, well, I am. You may be in a different part of the world, but for me, where I'm at, between 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. in the morning is called kapha time. It's called kapha time. And kapha is the water and earth element. So I've noticed that when I wake up during the hours of 6 and 10, I am a little bit groggy. And that is because the qualities of kapha are kind of heavy, oily, stable. And so I personally, we each have our own what's called a dosha. And so we have an Ayurvedic constitution. You're like, whoa, what the heck is all this? Well, each and every one of us, even Guinevere here, is made up of elements from this earth. Water, fire, earth, space, ether. Did I forget anything? Water, fire, earth, space, ether. Water, fire, space. No, that's it. So you can I've taken a quiz and I found out what my Ayurvedic constitution is, what I am mostly made of. So that's why people look different, because certain people maybe have a sturdier build when you think of water and stable, heavy, oily. So I am a fire water person. So in Sanskrit it's pitta, kapha. And so the qualities of pitta is fire and earth. So fire and earth and water and earth. I'm kind of going off into this background and everything just to get to the point of, in this pranayama meditation, we are in, just like we are made up of all these elements, the time of the day, whatever time, is also made up of these elements as well. And so right now we are in kapha time. So because it's kind of like it's a very stable time of the day. And because of that, I'm going to teach something called breath of fire, and then we'll finish with alternate nostril breathing. So breath of fire for beginners can be slower, or even for advanced, maybe anybody. It doesn't matter, advanced or beginners. It can be slower or faster. But what you do is you force the air out. So you squeeze the abdominal muscles and you use your diaphragm and you force the air out forcefully. And you do that, and that's the main move. You're just forcing out, forcing. And then the air will come into the nostrils naturally. So it's not like you're forcing out and then inhaling in. There's no type of force or control on the inhale. However, if you start to get dizzy, then stop the practice of breath of fire, kapalabhati, in Sanskrit. So you're going to stop that and just breathe normally until you get back to normal. And I'm coming over here because I want to watch a timer as I do it. So we're just going to do very short, not even, let's try for 1 minute. Just 1 minute here. Hey, Guinevere. Hey. Excuse me. Okay. So practicing before we actually start, just force the breath out. You can go slow. So if I turn to the side so you can see. So it's here, so we're nice and tall. Or you can go faster. You don't have to go that fast. Or you can go slow, and if you start to get dizzy, you stop. Hammer time. Okay, just kidding. So you stop, and you just breathe naturally until you start to feel kind of normalize again. Or you can go slow. Notice the air is forcefully coming out of the face, out of the nostrils. And you're pressing in. I don't know. So try to get more comfortable here. I've got some of my clothes are whatever. Okay. So I'm going to face you again. Get my blanket. So in the breath of fire, your abs can start to feel sore. Get really strong abdominal muscles with the breath of fire. But it's also squeezing, like, it's forcing the air out of even the bottoms of the lungs. And this is the key here. We want to keep, like, just the lungs, like, cleansed and healthy. If you like, in the mornings when you wake up, have a warm cup of honey and lemon water. And that is what I do, kind of anyways, just side tip. Just a side tip. It has nothing to do with the breath of fire, but I just feel like it's a really good tip to share. And I just use a quarter of a lemon. I don't use a whole lot. I just put a little bit and then that. Okay. All right, so we're going to do breath of fire here for 1 minute. Timing with this timer. Insight timer. Starting in 5 seconds. Soften the jaw. Notice anywhere in the body that's getting tense. Ease into it, maybe slow it down. Ten more seconds. And hold it. Inhale in, inhale the arms up. Interlace the fingers, point the pointer fingers. And release, good. All right, so that was 1 minute. So how did you feel? 1 minute is a long time for a beginner. I know we did this practice last week and I struggled with 1 minute just because I hadn't done it as a regular part of my practice. But I noticed today, even after just practicing it once, that I was able to go through. Hang on just a second, I see you. Yes, Kegel exercise is awesome. So yes, you can. So what we're going to do before we move on to alternate nostril breathing, we're going to inhale the arms up, interlace the fingers, point the pointer fingers, have your hand up. We take a deep breath. And as you exhale, squeeze the pelvic floor, squeeze the navel in toward the spine. Chin lock here, so tuck the chin down and back. Squeeze in. Exhale out. Release the hands down. So we're going to do that one more time. Sorry about that. Inhaling the arms up, interlacing fingers, take a deep breath. Squeeze the pelvic floor, squeeze the navel into the spine, chin lock here, hold the breath in, squeeze in, energy lock here. Squeezing that pelvic floor, Kegel exercise, and then release. So that's a good thing to do after you practice your breath of fire. So we just did 1 minute there. While you have all that energy going, then do that. Hold it all in, lock it in, and then release. And it doesn't have to be for a super long time, but it's just to kind of like, settle in that breath. All right, A53587, welcome. Welcome. There we go. Okay. Alternate nostril breathing. So you're going to use your right hand. So this is my right hand. You use your right hand. It looks like we're opposites. You'll place your right thumb on your right nostril, and then you inhale in through the left nostril. And then you'll switch, releasing the thumb and placing the ring finger on the left nostril and exhaling out the right nostril. Keeping that ring finger on there, inhaling in. Switching to the thumb, releasing that ring finger and exhaling out. So that is one cycle of alternate nostril breathing. Now notice if one side is more stopped up than the other, if one side is more open. So if the left side of your sinuses is more closed, you may feel a little bit more tired. This is the moon side, so it's like, tired. If your right side is feeling kind of stopped up, am I saying that right? No, I'm sorry, I'm saying it wrong. So if the left side is more open, then you may feel more like ease and relax and kind of like, which is how I feel right now. This left side is open. So we want to open the sun side because we're getting ready for our day, right? So to open the sun side, we're going to first, before we get into alternate nostril breathing, we're going to go ahead and place our right ring finger on the left nostril. Inhale in. With gusto and forcefulness, switch to the thumb and exhale up. Then switch back to the ring finger. Inhale in through this right nostril. Switch to the thumb and exhale out. Inhale in through the right. And exhale out through the left. So I'm just encouraging this side to open up. I want my sun side to open up so I feel more alert, present, energized. Okay, so we'll do it one more time here. Inhaling, placing the ring finger on the left nostril, inhaling in. Switching to the thumb, releasing the ring finger, exhaling out. Okay, so we're just encouraging that side to open. Now we're going to do alternate nostril breathing. So first, hovering that thumb over the right nostril, taking in a deep breath and exhaling out. Do 6 rounds, so placing the thumb on the right nostril, inhaling in through the left. Switching to ring finger, exhaling out through the right. Inhaling back in through the right. Switching to the thumb and exhaling out the left. First round down, on to second round. Inhale in. At the top of the breath, switch and exhale. Keep that ring finger on there at the bottom of the breath. Inhale with force. And then switch to the thumb, exhale out the left nostril. Second round is done. Inhale in. Switch and exhale, making your exhales longer than your inhales. Inhale. Thumb on right nostril, exhale out. Third round is complete. Inhale in. Switch and exhale. Keeping that ring finger on, and inhale with gusto and force. Switching to the thumb and exhaling. With ease, softness. Fifth round, inhale. Do this one on your own. Final round on your own once again. Once you've exhaled out your left nostril with the thumb in place, release hand down. Maybe keeping eyes closed, just paying attention to if you have had any tears build up in the eyes, any extra saliva in the mouth. If your brain feels balanced on both sides, right and left hemispheres of the brain. I did have a tear come up into my right eye. The tear was more on the inside. I don't know. All right, so lastly, meditation. I'm going to turn on my insight timer. And we'll do 8 minutes here. And turn this up. Let's do guitar, Zen guitar. Insight timer is so awesome. It's got a little timer on it. And you can set your music, you can set how long, you can set what you want your starting bell and ending bell to sound like, and they have all sorts of things. That's nice. Let's do that one. So that would be my starting bell. They even have a gong. Okay, we'll do that on both. All right, so 8 minutes. 8 minutes of meditation. We will sit nice and tall, get comfortable. You may want to switch which leg is on top. So easy seated pose. If you want, you can lay down. It's just get comfortable and get cozy. Take your awareness as you're in meditation to the tip of your nose and just notice the air coming in through the nose and coming down to below the abdomen and exhaling out. So imagine the breath were a jelly bean of light, so little tiny beam of light coming in through the nose, passing through the heart center and here. So here's the belly, my belly button. So you want it to go below, the breath to go below the belly button. And just focus on that breath in and out, like a balloon coming in, filling up, exhaling out. All starting from here and in. So this technique was taught to me by a Buddhist monk. And I found it very, very effective. So I think it's kind of cool. So let's go ahead and begin. I'll start this sound. You may be able to hear the music. I hope so. And this is Insight Timer. So we'll close our eyes. You can place your hands either on your knees, palms down, palms up in a gesture to receive. Or you can do Jnana Mudra here with the thumb and the index finger touching, or just palms down, whatever you like, and you can do it this way too. Okay, let's begin. Beginning to rub the palms together to generate some heat with the friction of rubbing the hands together. Once your palms feel warm, place them over the eyes. Breathe in deep as you exhale. Gently open the eyes beneath the hands and slowly move the hands away from the face. Letting the light filter in. Awesome. Wow. So all sorts of distractions started happening in those 8 minutes. It's so crazy to me that I could go all day long and nobody even thinks about me, you know, and or bothers me or rings me up or texts me or nothing. But then as soon as I go into meditation, it's like everybody's like, oh my goodness, here's this lady trying to do meditation, let's stop her. Okay, come here. Can you come here? Can you come here? Come here. 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 Okay. I'm gonna have to cut his hair. Pretty soon it's kind of getting shaggy. Oops. I don't know what's going on. Stop. Apparently I was sending a voice message to a group of people. Okay. All right, well, I so enjoyed the class today. I enjoyed having you here. Thank you for stopping by and doing some yoga with me, some pranayama, some meditation, and I hope you have a fantastic day and that this is a great start to your day. Or if you're somewhere around the world that it's evening time for you, I hope you've had a wonderful day and that your sleep is going to be amazing. So how cool is it that we can connect?